Good morning everybody and welcome to today's vlog. So we've had a fun morning. Jackson was coughing at night, I could hear it, and he doesn't sound good. And so I'm going to be keeping him home from school. Liz has the worst nappy rash she's ever had, so she's quite sad.
Last night. It sounds like a dying goat.
Oh my god.
Oh, Dad.
She's very sad. She wouldn't sit in her chair to eat her breakfast, she has to sit on me. She's just very sore. Oh yeah. You'd be sore. Wouldn't tell now. But anyway, Kayden's got a dietitian appointment, so when we went to another specialist, you eat it baby, they referred him to a dietitian because we got for his like weight gain, we went and talked and did all these tests and stuff, like blood tests and all that shit, and they didn't find anything in there. So the next thing is dietitian to see what they think. But anyway, because I got the two kids home, Peter was going to come look after Eliza for me, but I feel bad leaving her with Eliza, who has really terrible nappy rash, and Jackson, who's sick. He's very, very grumpy this morning. So Jesse's going to figure it out and get Kayden to his appointment. And I'm going to stay here with the children. He's already called up and organised it and stuff for his work, so that's really cool. I've also got a bunch of forms that need to go into school today as well. But anyway, this is my morning. I got all my tidying up done last night, so I was hoping today would be an edit day, but we'll just see how the kids go, I guess. So yeah. You're a hen. You're a little hen.
You know your trick goes like this. Like, how you do it? I'm too tall. How you do it? Like that? How do I do your trick?
I'll see your trick, honey.
No, it's like she's doing the it's actually bug. Slipping.
Where's Lizzo's turn?
Do your turn. Now put your finger down your throat. Wow, good trick.
Woo, honey.
Good trick.
And then she stands up. Oh, no.
Good trick.
Good job, honey.
Good trick.
Woohoo, Bobby.
Doing the coolest tricks.
You're clever, honey.
Lucky.
Woohoo, honey. You're so fun.
Well, see, let's do the one hand.
Clever. Oh, honey. Oh, that's so kind, Bobby. Good girl.
Spotted Yeti. Can I do it?
Wrong side. There you go.
Good
Good
girl,
girl.
baby. That made you feel better. It's Cookie.
Cookie Monster.
Only got a couple more shifts before I go away that late as well. So this shift I'll be training a girl to do my job. So like when I go to Adelaide. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it. Alright, Jesse just came back, grabbed the boys, well grabbed Jackson, and he's going to take the boys to school now. Jackson, I don't know if I said it on here, but Jackson came over fine. I think it's just the cold air in the morning. So I'm going to go and pick him up a little heater that we can put in his room just to take the chill out of the air. Anyway, dietitian was pretty simple and straightforward. So I've been to dietitians before personally for myself because when I was younger I had an eating disorder, anorexia. I got diagnosed with it. I also got diagnosed with it again when I was pregnant with Kayden because I just couldn't gain weight, and they were literally going to send me to an anorexic clinic in Adelaide because I was just not gaining weight at all. I was actually losing weight when I was pregnant with Kayden. But anyway, when I went there, I didn't find it very helpful. The only thing they told me to do to gain weight was to drink, I think it was protein shakes, put protein powder or this powder chip in my regular milk just to make it more fatty. I don't really know. So it didn't really do shit for me. So I didn't really have high hopes about Kayden going to the dietitian, because I'm his mum, I do his food, I know he eats well, I know he doesn't just eat crap. So to make things easier, I wrote his food diary out, because he has relatively the same shit every day. Because that's what I had to do when I went for mine. I had to do like a food diary, so because I knew what it was, I thought it would be easier if I just did it. So for breakfast, he always has Wheat Bix, Fruit Loops, or nothing. Like he is not a big breakfast eater. So the only recommendations they put for breakfast was to use the low-fat milk and choose Wheat Bix over Fruit Loops more. For school, he has either a ham or jam sandwich on white bread. He has a piece of fruit, and he has normally LCM bar, packet of chips as like little snacks. Now within saying that, the only things he really eats is his fruit and his sandwich. He very rarely eats the snacks that I pack him, but I always pack them just in case. So they've put on here, fruit is good, sandwich to use wholemeal, which we were for a while, and then we just went back to white, I don't know why. So I will change the milk to low fat, and I'll change the bread to wholemeal just to see if it helps out. And they said to only pack one snack, like one pack of chips or one LCM bar, like not a bunch of different snacks. That was their recommendations. For dinner, I put on there that 70% of the time he has a home cooked meal. 20% of the time it's a lazy dinner, so he'll have like cereal, toast, or noodles. And then 10% of the time we have takeaway. So we generally have takeaway once a fortnight. And she didn't say anything about cutting that out. The only thing she put on here is do half a plate of cooked veg / salad, 1/4 a plate of meat, and 1/4 a plate of potato. I'm pretty sure I'm doing really good with the portioning, because we always have some kind of meat, some kind of veg, and then some kind of like potato thing, like whether it be chips, wedges, potato bake, mashed potato, something like that. So I'll just make sure I pay extra attention to the portions on his plate. Now as for snacking and like treats, the only things he really snacks on is like those like school size bags of chips. He can eat a whole punnet of cherry tomatoes in one sitting. He loves grapes, and a treat every fortnight, I think on Friday, my mum brings the kids all treats and stuff, and he always gets a packet of jerky and a little tiny pack of lollies. So for snacks, she's put on here cherry tomatoes, fruit, and low-fat yogurt, not just regular yogurt. So I will get him some low-fat yogurt. As for drinks, at school he only drinks water unless he goes to the canteen and gets like a slushie or something, which isn't every day, every now and then. At home he'll either have water or juice if we have it. Sometimes we get soft drink. So on here she's put water as first choice, have diet soft drink, and juice 1.5 cups diluted. So that's the recommendations they gave us for Kayden, which I'm really happy with the fact that we are doing everything right, because I knew I was anyway. I like to make sure that my kids have a good nutrition. Jackson would probably benefit more from seeing a dietitian than what Kayden does, because Kayden eats healthy. Like a lot of people, when they look at him and see the weight he's gained, they just assume that he's lazy and he eats like shit, and that's just not the case with him. Like, he is, out of all my kids, the most healthy eater. He drinks the most water, and he's the most active. So all my kids play games. I don't mind that they play games. It's something they enjoy to do. They're very active at school, so when they come home, I don't have a problem with them coming home and relaxing, because you know they've been at school all day. It's like you being at work all day. You don't want to come home and start like being all active. But in saying that, with the games that Kayden plays, he generally plays VR, which is a very like active game. Like, he's always sweating and bright red when he finishes playing VR, and that's his game of choice. Like, he plays VR every day. So I know we're not doing anything wrong in contributing to his weight gain. I don't know if it's just how he is, like some people are just like that, or if it is puberty, because he is going through puberty right now. So I've done all the right things. I've got him tested for everything. I've taken him to multiple appointments to see if they can find any issues, and there is literally nothing wrong with him. He literally is just how he is. So yeah, I'm happy that that's all sorted. We will just do all the changes that they ask us to, and yeah, I don't know, they gave us some information sheet telling him to keep active. So yeah, I'll probably try and pick some, I guess, healthier options, healthier than what we normally do, and see how we go. But no, I'm happy with that. I'm really proud of Kayden. He's, yeah, a really healthy, active and good kid. And one thing that really fucking bugs me, what people say to me, because people always have an opinion, and that's fine. I don't mind if people talk to me in concern or if they think they can help me or something, but like saying, oh, you need to get him in sport. Like, he's not interested in playing sport, and I'm not going to fucking force him to go and play sport if he's not interested. He did play football. He enjoyed it. He started to lose interest in it. He left. I don't have a problem with that. I don't think it's that important that he has to play sport. It's not going to really change anything. The only thing that sport did was, like, they played one game on the weekend, which was like 40 minutes, half an hour, and they did training for like an hour. So it's not really too much more than what he does. So back the fuck up with the sport shit, and you need to get him to eat better, and you need him to be more active, because he is. That's just how it is. Alright, and as I was saying, I feel like Jackson could benefit from a dietitian more than Kayden could, because he is the most fussy eater. He doesn't like textures, he doesn't like the feel of things, he doesn't like the smell of things, he doesn't like the look of things. So it's like a struggle every night to get him to eat. I have to bribe him to eat. Like yesterday, I made pork spare ribs, corn on the cob, garlic bread, and salad, I think. And I got him to eat the garlic bread and had a few bites of his pork, and he ate his corn. But it was a struggle, and I bribed him with an ice cream sandwich, so he had that afterwards. So a lot of his issue is he doesn't get a variety. Like, he has these certain foods that he likes. So, like, I feel like a lot of people with autism have this issue. He's just a fussy eater, and he has sensory issues. He doesn't have autism. I'm a big believer in, if you think something's wrong with your kid, go get it checked out, because rather get it checked out and it be nothing than not get it checked out and there be a problem and you could have been doing something to fix it. I always get all my kids checked. So when Jackson had behavioural issues, I straight away went and got him checked. I got him assessed and everything. He doesn't have any issues. He just has just like personal, he just has sensory problems. He doesn't like to be dirty, he doesn't like the feel of certain things, and he's just weird with smells and tastes, and that's fine. Like, he's gonna be fine, you know. Anyway, there's my little rant about my kids. I wonder what Eliza's gonna bring, because I've just been to so many doctors and specialists, because I always make sure to get the kids checked. Like, at the moment, we think, we don't think, like, with the boys, they both walked around one. So Kayden walked on his first birthday, Jackson walked not long after his first birthday. Eliza is getting there, she's quite close. She started by like pulling herself up on the couch, and now she can stand up from the floor herself. But when she's standing, it looks like she's sort of struggling to stand, like, I don't know, something to do with her muscles. So when I have her 1 year checkup tomorrow, and she's got her needles tomorrow, I'm so sad for her, I will bring it up, and I'll just be like, hey, look at her standing. Does it look wrong? Like, is everything okay? Like, they do a full physical checkout in the first year checkup anyway. So yeah, go and get your kids checked for shit. It's like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't cost nothing. Like, it doesn't cost us nothing to take our kids to the doctor. So it, like, what are you gonna lose? Basically, go and take your kids to the doctor. Even if you have the slightest concern, go and get it checked, because sometimes you can help them out. Like, if Jackson had any issues like autism or ADHD or anything like that, because that shit runs in my family, I would have straight away got him into everything that he needed to get him the help that he needed straight up, and then he would thrive, because those kind of kids thrive when they have the right help. But anyways, I'm super happy with that appointment. I'm gonna go and buy all the stuff that we need to make the changes and whatnot. I am just editing at the moment. So I'm editing last Sunday, today's Monday, so I'm a week behind. But this was a big vlog to edit because it was the day I had Imogen, so I had a lot of footage to go through. Eliza woke up screaming, didn't you, honey? She'd done a poo and she's got really bad nappy rash, so I wiped around the nappy rash, and now I'm gonna give her a bath to clean her up, but she is so sad. Nappy rash is the worst. I remember Kayden used to get really bad nappy rash when he was teething, and I think that's what's happening with her. It's terrible, is it, honey? You got sore. Yeah, sore. Kayden had sore too, honey. Yeah, Kayden had sore. You rough, poor grandma. I love.
Oh.
Hello. Yeah. Where are we going? We getting boys.
At 3 in the morning.
How was school?
That's not spicy.
Lunchtime.
Kayden doing like what you do at school when you have, like, he's got that sticker from the hospital, so people go, oh, Kayden, why do you have that sticker?
Lunchtime.
How was school?
I have usually a sandwich like you have.
How was home?
What was in there? There was something
Not
in
very
there.
good for
Did
you, ma'am.
eat it?
You got sore.
What?
You had
Chicken?
sore. Alrighty, so I've just put dinner on. Well, I put pumpkin and potato on for mashed pumpkin and potato. But on the weekend, I think it was Sunday because we didn't vlog, Jessie took Kayden for a drive somewhere secluded, not on roads and stuff, because Kayden's been really interested in driving. Sorry if you like don't like that, but yeah. Both my kids have driven cars before, so sorry. I don't know, it's kind of controversial, isn't it? But anywho, we did that, and then Jessie's sister Terri, I think she's 16, she just turned 16. And she's like, oh my god, I haven't even driven a car yet. So I'm about to go take her to drive, so we'll see how she goes. I think she'll be fine. I think she'll be quite nervous, but yeah, she'll be fine. It's pretty easy. This car's kind of not scary, like confronting at first, because there's quite a lot of shit going on, but you don't really need to touch anything besides the regular pedals and gear and all that stuff, indicator. So yeah, it should be fun. I'm gonna vlog it. I'm about to die. But I like your hair like that, looks cool.
I bought my sunnies so I could look like Kayden.
Alright, so
do I press down on this?
Foot on the brake, yep.
Hard or?
Yeah, that should be fine. You don't have to do it too hard. And then
This?
there's like a little button here that you push in and put it down to D and M.
Oh,
And
shit.
then normally cars have handbrakes, but this has a button, so you push on it.
What? Oh,
Down. And then when you want it up, you literally just pull it up.
that scared the shit out of me. Okay, now what? Let go?
Now slowly let your foot off the brake.
Oh shit.
You can put your foot on the accelerator a bit if you want to. So that we going. Oh, bitch, we going. Alright, I haven't said anything. Alright, we just got back from Terry's driving. She did really well. I suspected she would. She listens and whatnot, so she did really well. Shout out to Terry for your good driving. Anyway, dinner's served. I have to eat mine when I get home now because I'm running late as it is. That's mine. Grandma, Granddad, Eliza, Kayden, Jessie has no veg ever. He's gross.
Wow.
And Jackson.
I got something.
Alright, I'm off. I'm home. I never vlog after I finish. I'm gonna take my dinner now. Anyway, I must be a hardcore cleaner or something because I snapped my freaking singlet. I heard a snap and I was like, what? Shit myself because I'm always like scared of noises and shit. I'm gonna strap. I'm exhausted. Oh.